Chris Albright, you're making a late career switch back to the midfield there. What was your task out there, and how do you felt it went?
Just sort of, helped to kill the game off. Obviously, having a 1-0 lead at home, you just sort of do what the game needs at that point. Before they got the red card, we were a bit more defensive, and then we could sort of open up once they went a man down.
How does it change your preparation to know that you're coming in sort of as a defensive stopper last 10 minutes of games?
It doesn't really change how I prepare. I mean, it's mentally it's a little different knowing that you could be in a couple spots, but I've played all those spots during my career, so it's something I'm used to.
Now that Jack's starting to get the balls ticking in, the goals are going in, how much belief does that give the team knowing they weren't able to put one in the first half?
It's great. I mean, it's good for Jack. It's good for us. I mean, if he's scoring goals, obviously we're doing well. He's still a young kid we have to be patient with, but for him to get on a roll like this is good. It shows that he's sort of living up to some of that potential. But again, he's really young, so we'll take it anytime he puts it in the back of the net.
So you got 3 more games, all against Eastern Conference playoff contenders. Is it more about playing spoiler, or is it more about building towards 2013?
It's a bit of both. I think we had fun the other night in Chicago, sort of denting their seeding hopes a bit. I mean, we can do that with the other teams on the way out, but more importantly, we're focused on ourselves. We understand that it wasn't good enough this year as a club, for the fans, for the city, and we have to play better ball, and I think we're doing that, and hopefully carry it in the next year.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right, thanks.
All right, Ray Gaddis got to go up against a guy today, Kevin Alston, with some similar speed. What did it feel like to get into those out-and-out foot races?
It felt good, actually, because the front line of our group, Gomez, Michael, Barfan, Jack, they kind of were playing me in spaces and where it was that I could get to the ball. And even though he had speed, I had speed. They played it right where I can get to the ball. A lot of times, get some early services today.
New England's having, coming off some rough form, and they're struggling to get the goals. How do you keep focused knowing that they're really struggling to push forward?
You just have to keep focused every game and treat every opponent the same way as we've done or tried to do this whole year. In MLS, no team is out of anything when you play them.
So you get to cut your teeth against Kansas City. You get New York finishing off the season. What does it mean to go out there, get results against those teams, and do you feel like that helps prove that this season wasn't a complete loss, step backwards?
With Coach Hackworth, and a lot of the older guys have been preaching, let's finish the season strong. To get results in our last couple of games, just Kansas City, Houston, and New York, will be tremendous for us, and will be a great building block to look at how we finish the year and try to go forward for next year, hopefully.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Jack. How gutted were you after missing that first chance, and how good did it feel to come back and get the goal?
Yeah, definitely wasn't a good feeling when I shanked the first time. I just tried to hit it clean, and it went wide. But I think we kept creating a lot of chances, and eventually the goal was going to come.
So with 5 midfielders ostensibly sitting there serving you the ball, how much pressure did you feel knowing that there weren't as many other guys making runs as you're used to?
There wasn't too much pressure. That was kind of the game plan, just for me to stay up high and make the runs and let people around me create chances. And at halftime we came in and told Gomez to push up more under me so we could get more people in the box.
So 3 goals in 3 games. How's the confidence? Are you just feeling like it's going to go in now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if it was going to go in, I would have had 2 goals tonight. But the confidence is good, and it's a streaky game, and hopefully I can carry it over.
So 3 more games against Eastern Conference competitors. How do you go about proving that this 2012 season meant a lot more than the disappointing record?
It's tough, but I think if we're winning games and the fans are still coming, it just shows what kind of club we have and what the players are trying to do, and they're trying to go out there and still put results, even though we're not playing really for anything. So. If we just keep it going, keep the fans in the stands, it's going to be a good year next year.
So it's a disappointing time to have a week off when you guys have hit your form. How do you keep the intensity going over the break?
I think we just need to recover. We've had a lot of games in the last couple of days, and we need to get our legs back. And it's probably good if we have a week off, and we have 3 really tough games coming up. So just keep our heads up, and recover, and then we should be good.
Best of luck keeping the streak going.
Thank you.
All right, Keon, game started. You guys are pushing, finally getting that breakthrough later. How'd you feel sort of growing into that game?
It was good. I think we did what the coach asked us to do. I think from the last game we played well, and he asked us to carry it over into this game, and I think it's exactly that we did.
So with one guy up front and all five of you kind of trying to target him, does that make it a little tougher, a little more precise for you guys?
It's for me it's great to have a high guy and the rest of the guys below playing a sort of free role. It's the hardest thing for any footballer otherwise to play against. When there's guys roaming, I think it's hard to mark people, and I think that really gives us the edge to move around and play football. So that's why we're having so much success.
You've said that you prefer to be on the left. You're obviously naturally left-footed. How does it feel now that you're getting a run out on that left flank?
I'd be real. I prefer anyway, because football stays the same. Wherever I play, I think I will just do my best that I can and work hard for the team. It's not about me, it's not about anyone in here. It's about the 20, 30 guys that be here every day and train here. That's what it is about.
And proving that this season wasn't a step back, you have 3 games against playoff contenders to close out the season. How do you feel the team needs to show in those final games to prove that you guys are on the right step forward?
I think we have shown that we are a good team. I don't think we have anything to prove to anyone, but I think we will just keep growing and growing stronger and doing the things that we're doing for the past weeks, and I think we get results.
Well, best luck to you.
Thank you very much.